Now class 10, next formula for AP, that would be finding the sum. Earlier we had done nth term of AP, exercise on that, and now we're going to talk about sum of an AP. So there are some formulas given to you here which you need to learn first. Okay, so if there is an AP, this is what an AP looks like. A plus D, A plus 2D, so on and so forth. So if I have to sum this AP up to n terms, okay, if I have to consider the sum of this AP up to n terms, that will be given by this formula. Number of terms upon 2, 2 times the first term plus n minus 1 D. D is your common difference, you know that. Okay, now this formula only, children, you can split this A as A plus 2A as A plus A. Okay, then A is your first term, and this, if you see the leftover, A plus n minus 1D, then this is your formula of AN, nth term, or nth term if they are total n terms is also your last term. All this I have explained you in the previous exercise. Okay, so this is your one formula. If you know A, if you don't know your last term, if you just know the common difference and first term and number of terms, then you're going to use this formula. If we know the last term as well, then this is shorter. Obviously we can do that by this formula as well, but then this is shorter for from calculation point of view. Okay, so that is, these are your two formulas for summing up an AP. You write AN or L, comes to the same. Okay, for total number of n terms, L last term is your nth term. Okay, so we will see use of these formulas. Again, there are so many examples that you need to go through for today. All right, read through them, try to understand. Wherever, whichever one you have a problem, ask me. Okay, and then after that, all right, children, there's one more formula here on page 111. Okay, that is the sum of first n positive integers, which is given by Sn is equal to n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so actually see the first n positive integers. जो integers हैं 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 या first natural numbers बोलो, they are forming an AP, isn't it? All natural numbers form an AP because every following natural number differs by 1, 1, 1 each. तो वो AP form करते हैं, series of natural numbers या positive integers. Okay, so this is, we can say, sum of first n natural numbers. तो यही फॉर्मूला जो भी हमने आगे पढ़े थे उससे total number of terms is n by 2, then your first term will be 1. Okay, so 2a plus n minus 1 d will also be 1. तो उसको जब आप simplify करोगे then it will reduce to this n plus 1. Okay, so if to learn this formula will be also needed some number of times. Okay, we call also this as sigma n. This is denoted by sigma, means sum. Okay, sigma of n, first n natural numbers ka sum is obtained by this. Okay, that's another formula you can note and underline. Then after you have gone through all the solved examples, your next job will be to start off with exercise 5.3. The first few questions here, children, are really simple, which you will try on your own. Okay, so I've just done one example of all because it's all calculation, children. So I want you all to try it. You have to see whether you are very clear with how you subtract, how you multiply and all. Copying the other one's calculation doesn't help. Okay, तो ये भी नहीं करना कि you ask someone else for her work and copy and just complete your work. Try doing the questions on your own. If you don't get them, you can ask me individually. I will explain whatever confusions you have. Okay, so try all these questions on your own. Like they are saying, find the sum of the following APs. So 2, 7, 12 up to 10 terms. तो इसने सब बता दिया आपको इसमें. This is an AP. Otherwise also you can check whether it is an AP or not. See, 7 minus 2, 5. 12 minus 7 also 5. So this is an AP. With, from here, looking at this, we know A is 2. D just now I have worked out is 5. And then to 10 terms. So N आपका 10 हो जाएगा. So direct आप formula में रखोगे 10 upon 2, 2 into 2 plus 10 minus 1 into 5. Okay, so छोटा सा simple सा question है, you'll do it, finish it off yourself. Okay, all of them are simple, बस यहाँ पे decimal है, so you have to just revise, make sure that you know how to plus, minus, multiply your decimals, your fractions, how do we add, subtract them. तो ये सब खुद करोगे आप. Okay, I've done one example, second one, where there were negative terms. Okay, so where you have to be a bit more careful. This was an AP given to you. So we know sum of AP up to n terms is given by this formula. Please get into the habit of, stay in the habit of writing the formula first and then doing your calculation in exam. Otherwise calculation में mistake होगी, सीधे 0 आ जाएगा. At least if you write the formula, examiner has the margin to give you marks for the formula. Okay, all right. So looking at this, your a first term is -37. Your n, total number of terms up to 12 terms उसने बोला है, तो n becomes 12. D will be second term minus first term, -33 minus, and this was minus, so be careful here, there are two negatives, so it will become positive. -33 plus 37, which is 4. So the common difference of this AP is 4. आप चाहो तो चेक भी कर सकते हो. -33 plus 4 कितना हो जाएगा? -29. So our D is correct. Okay. Now putting the values in the formula, n was 12. 12 upon 2, 2a n minus 1d. Work it out and get your answer. All right. Remaining 3 parts you will do yourself, children. Okay. The next question number 2 is saying you have to find the sum of find the sum given below. So again we have an AP. You can check it whether it is an AP or not. And what's the difference in this question? Number of terms was known. N was given. Here an और लास्ट टर्म इज गिवन टू यू. n नहीं पता है तो आपको इसमें पहले n निकालना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज फॉर्मूले का फर्स्ट रिक्वायरमेंट n/2 है. दोनों फॉर्मूलेज में n/2 था. ओके, सो इसमें थोड़ा काम बढ़ेगा बिकॉज यू नीड टू फाइंड n फर्स्ट, विच इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट. यू कैन इजिली फाइंड n बिकॉज यू नो योर an. तो an पता है, a पता है, d निकाल लोगे, सो यू कैन फाइंड n. That type of questions you've done in the previous exercise, right? Okay, so here also I have taken just one example. Rest you will try yourself. One for writing explanation I've done. This was your sequence. So your A is 7. D you will work as A2 minus A1. 21 upon 2. I've changed it to improper fraction, that makes number 2. So 21 upon 2 minus 7, which taking LCM becomes 7 upon 2. So our difference is 7 upon 2. This is just a check. ये आपको written में नहीं करना है. That's oral. You can just check from here whether the D that you have taken out is correct or not. So 21 upon 2 plus D should give you the next term. So 21 upon 2 plus 7 upon 2, which is giving you 14. That's your next term. Okay. Anyway, so then your last term was known as 84. So we'll assume that last term to be AN. Put it in the formula for AN now. So AN 84 is A we know, D we know. Do your calculations to find your N. 7 goes there. So 84 minus 7, that is 77. And this 7/2 will be taken to the other side. आपको N निकालना है, यहाँ से N release करना है. So 2 will come to numerator, 7 will come in denominator. Cancel करो, N is equal to 22. ये उधर जाएगा तो +1, 23. So we know N as 23 for this question. Now we will proceed to what our actual question was, finding the sum. So for Sn, we'll take Sn is equal to n upon 2 a plus an, या L लिख लो. Okay. Now we are choosing this formula क्योंकि आपको D करके लंबा कैलकुलेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है, since you already know your last term. So we've chosen the second formula of Sn that we studied. N we had taken out. We will put the value A and an दोनों पता है. Calculate करो, get your answer. Okay. So again there are 2 more parts just, so which you will try yourself to see whether you've understood or not. Now children, in question number 3C, many parts are there for question number 3. And you can observe सब में अलग अलग unknowns हैं. Remember in your previous exercise also you had a question like this where एक चीज blank थी. So in there were 4 things in the formula, out of which 3 were given. Any 3 were given and the 4th unknown was asked. Same way here also. कुछ given होगा, कुछ आपको निकालना होगा. And for AP, these are all your formulas, children, that you need to apply for all these questions. Okay, अब depending upon क्या given है, क्या निकालना है, you will choose your formula. Like one, this was for nth term. In the previous exercise we've studied. These 2 are the formulas we have just now studied. Okay, this fact I've told you over and over again. So using these formulas only, children, from here you will work out. And again it's all calculation. Like in the first one, A known, D known, AN also known. You have to find N and Sn. तो अब भी जैसा हमने ये ऊपर वाले क्वेश्चन में किया था, आप पहले AN का फॉर्मूला लगाओगे एंड N निकाल लोगे, राइट? एंड N आ गया तो उसके बाद आप Sn निकाल लोगे. Exactly what we are doing in question number 2 is required for first part here. Maybe rest of the part something else is there. A known and A13. Is it? Yes. A is known. A13 is given to you. And D and S13 has been asked. सो यू कैन अप्लाई अगेन. n की वैल्यू भी पता है, अगर a 13 है, ये 13th टर्म की वैल्यू है, तो आपका n क्या हो गया 13. ओके, उसने लिखा नहीं है अलग से, बट यू नो दैट योर n विल बी 13. गेट दैट? S13 ही तो पूछा उसने, SN होता है, राइट? सो n is 13, a is known, an or l is known, so you can use this formula and find your okay, n was already known, an Sn. S13 can be taken out straight away, but you also had to find d. So for d you will have to choose this formula. All right, an. So ऐसे ही आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि मुझे इतनी चीज़ों में से क्या गिवन है एंड क्या निकालना है, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आउट ऑफ दीज 3 formulas you'll have to choose and you'll have to evaluate. Okay, so I am leaving this for you people, a task for you people to do on your own. This try on your own, not do on your own. You just need to try all of them, and जिसमें भी आपको confusion होता है, if you're not able to solve any, you let me know. I will solve that particular one. I'll explain that, because I don't want to do it in first go. Because if I give you the whole written solution, then you will not even take the pains of thinking कि क्या करें हम, and सीधे सीधे कॉपी करते जाओगे. जब बनी बनाया खाना मिल जाएगा तो फिर you won't try to work hard. Okay, so I want you all to try this first, and then obviously wherever you have a problem, you just message me that and I will solve that problem for you. Okay children, so for today only this much task I am giving you. पहले इसमें मुझे बताओ क्या समझ आया क्या नहीं, solved examples में, then we'll proceed with the rest of the questions.